So I hope your study of the Greek alphabet is going very well. And I thought I might add a little bit extra in for you to help you out along the way. There are some letters in the Greek alphabet that are exactly what you would get in the English. Well, I shouldn't say exactly. They're close enough that it makes sense. I mean, alpha, beta. These are letters you look at and you go, well, that's pretty darn close to what we see in the English, and it makes sense to the brain. But there's some other letters that are in different categories, and those are the ones that I want to highlight for you today. One of those types of letters are what we call combo letters. These are letters in the Greek alphabet that actually take multiple sounds, usually two letters, from the English language in order to make a letter in the Greek. These often don't make quite as much sense to the English-speaking mind because they're just a little bit different than what we would expect. In English, we definitely have a sound per letter, and occasionally we have some letters we put together to make other sounds, but we rarely have a letter that actually contains two sounds, which we have in the Greek. So let's take a look at these letters so that we can begin to practice and learn. All right, the first one is zeta. And zeta is a combination of D and Z in the English. D and Z, zeta. Practice saying that with me if you would. Zeta. What you want to do is you want to make the sound as if you're saying a D, D, D. And you put your top of your tongue to the back of your teeth and say D, D, D. And then you want to add the Z sound. So you just put a little air in between your tongue and your teeth as it's there for the D. So D, Z. Feel the air go across it as you say the Z. So Z, zeta. You add eta to the end of that D with a little bit of extra air, and you get zeta, zeta. Our second letter is theta, theta. Now, technically, in the English, this is TH, but when we say TH as in the word the, we take the top of the tip of our tongue and we put it against the back of our teeth and we say the. Or sometimes it's a little less aspirated, we say th. Actually, in Greek, technically, if you want to do it right, you would take the back of the tip of your tongue against the back of your teeth and you would say theta, theta. Theta. So it is TH. It's not exactly. In Koine Greek, New Testament classes, you can generally get away with anglicizing it. But if you want to learn to do it the way the Greeks do it, then take the back of your tongue and say theta, theta. But that's your TH. Practice it with me. Theta, theta. Xi is our next letter. Xi is essentially the English X, but we don't use X very much. In fact, X for us may be the one and only candidate in the English alphabet that has two sounds potentially included. Some people see this as a CH, but a Xi in Greek is like a K, a K, and then you add a little more air from the back over the back of your tongue, and then finish it out with a S sound. So Xi, Xi. So the air is going to come back from the back of your throat, over the back of your tongue. You're going to use the middle of your tongue to the top of your mouth and then add a little bit of air as you make an S sound. That's complicated, but hopefully you got all that. Xi, Xi. Practice that with me. Xi, Xi. Our next letter is a cousin to Xi. It's Ki. And so essentially, you take out the S sound at the end, and it's a little lighter, Ki. So it's almost like an English CH, but not when we say ch, as in church, but K. So Ki. And lastly, we want to do Psi. I find this letter kind of fun. It looks like Poseidon's trident. So it's easy to learn this one because if you know your Percy Jackson, but the Psi is a combination of P and S in one letter. Psi. Say that with me. So these are the combo letters. Letters in Greek that actually take more than one letter in the English and combine them into a single letter in the Greek alphabet. If you can learn these letters, they will help you immensely in reading Greek words because they're the ones that you have to stop and think about just a little bit longer because they represent more than a simple sound. as do alpha, beta, and many other letters in the Greek alphabet. So put these on special flashcards. Make sure to give them some extra attention in order to move them from being a cognitive process where you have to think about it to being an intuitive process where you can read it quite fluidly as you begin to see these letters in words.